speaking of slam teams, how do it feel to be? I know you're not the leader of the slam team. There, you made that clear. How did it feel creating your team and building a team? Take us through that process of building a team, and how do it feel to run a team in slam?
It's work.
Give us the pros and the cons. That's what I'm trying to ask.
Okay, so what's supposed to happen? I'm gonna be real. Some teams don't do it. You're supposed to have a slam to create your team.
Mm-hmm.
Some people try to act like they do it. They don't. Be real. I'm call a spade a spade. Some people handpick poets. Say, "This is my team."
Right, because they know they're nice. I know these folks are nice.
Yeah. Let's call it what it is. But you're supposed to have a slam,
Mm-hmm.
and we've had slams in the top 4. That's my team, and I'm coaching.
How many people in the slam? How many?
5 per team.
Okay.
That's high. That's the most you can have on the team. 5 people. And so, anyway, once we get the team, we go to work. We write. We kind of workshopping poems. A lot of times, the poets are from an area, so I'm familiar with their work anyway. So we may polish up a poem once they get on the team. I've had 2 that's always been on my team since 2016. So I took a hiatus, but I came back 2016 and slammed coach till as of recently. And we get familiar with the poems. We know what poems gonna work. We know how to make certain poems better. We work on group pieces. But certain instances, group pieces work because if you're a judge and this is something new to you, and you see 5 people on stage with separate parts and parts that together performing one poem, it's magical.
Most definitely.
It
is magical.
Yeah,
it is magical.
So we try to come up with some creative. We came up with some creative pieces.
I like the one piece y'all did with who is what's the brother name? The one the championship. What is something y'all have? King of the South. What's the brother that you did y'all did a joint together? The joint piece. You and another brother. He won the King of the South.
Talking about Breeze?
I think that's him.
No,
Y'all did one when y'all was talking about Oxy and Clinton.
Oh no, Breeze won. He won and shout out my man. He won the King of the South. Now D-Dub or Dove Dupree is on my team. That's totally 2 different dudes.
All right, who?
Yeah, Dove Dupree. That's what he goes by.
Is that the one y'all did the joint piece?
It's called Neutrogena Side.
That shit hard, bro.
Yeah.
Shit. I watched that maybe 3-4 times.
Really?
Yeah, that shit hard. I love poetry, yo.
Yeah, that was a special moment, man. He had the idea.
Yeah,
Hats off to Dove Dupree. Yeah. Man, I want to do something, man. I'm just kind of comparing. Use these skin products.
Don't do that. Oh, okay, I thought you already talked about a new idea. Okay, my.
Oh no!
Don't do that.
I'm talking about that particular
I
poem.
want to stealing it from you.
No. That poem you talking about?
Okay.
Yeah. He like, I had these skin products, man, but I want to just incorporate social injustice some kind of way. Then we start writing. He gave me a line, and we just.
That shit hard.
That was a fun piece, man.
That's a killer piece, bro.
Yeah,
that's a killer piece.
That helped us get on final stage in Southern Fried 2017. We tied for second.
Go back to the pros and cons.
The pros, man, you get pushed as a writer, to be more creative. One thing I do like about slam, it helps you with time. You have to be mindful when you're on stage, because you don't have a poem that's too long. You lose people. So in slam, the rules, you can't be past 3 minutes and 10 seconds. You start losing points. So I was taught, and I teach poets, you write and time yourself to 2:45. Keep your poem at 2:45. That way, crowd responds. You got space to take into the responses. Got space to play with a line here and there. Yeah. So you can push the 3 minutes. Right. But always write at 2:45. So it's a lot of advantages from the performance and writing aspect. Cons, I don't know if it's a con, but it's time to be great at anything. You gotta invest a lot of time.
Sacrifices.
Yeah, you can spend up hours, whatever you already doing, add more hours, taking away from your day to have a successful run with the slam team. So a lot of hours, dedication, a lot of commitment if you want to be great at it.
What about the different personalities of people?
You got to match. Woo, boy! I
was praying you was gonna bring that con.
Trying to told you. You got to as a coach. You got to be able to manage and keep a team together. I've been fortunate to have a lot of mess. We have some hiccups here and there, but to try to keep it together, man, it's a chore. And it's no different than coaching a basketball or football team. You're going to have different personalities. You got to find a way to keep everybody on task with the goal. Our goal is to win, but we got to stay together. put aside your differences. You ain't gotta like each other, but respect each other enough to get the goal accomplished.
Most definitely.
And you gotta be that dude. I know there's some people have different styles where they can be like straight cut and dry. No, just gonna be this, and this, and this. I'm more of a laid back. I have a laid back style. I'm the person to pull you individually. Hey man, you want to think about this right here? Hey, there's another way you can think about this problem right here. Hey, let's everybody calm down for a minute. Let's get back to it. I'm that person. I'm going behind the scenes, talking to everybody, and hope we come back together. Let's get it done. Because I try to remind people, hey, if you want this to happen, we're going to suck it up and get this win best way we can.
Did you, if you had to pick like 5, if you had to go, let's say it was like you was going to be in front of the world. You get to pick 5 people to slam with you.
Don't do this to me. Don't do this, boy. You trying to make folk mad at me, man.
Name me 5.
Oh, no.
Name me 5 people that you would take on the slam and go against anybody.
Don't do this to me, man. Don't do this to me,
You gonna skip this one?
Let's get this one, man. Let's get this one.
All right, here go the next one. Name me 5 women that you just like with you.
Don't do this to me, man.
5 women.
I think I can answer your first question. I ain't gonna do it. I can be honest with you. I just be real.
So is it either you in the slam and you picking 4 people, or you just the coach and you picking 5 people?
Which one you want? I can be the coach and I can give you 5 people.
Yeah, you the coach. Pick 5 people.
Not me. Okay, I can do that.
5. Hold on. 5 people outside of your team.
Cause they've been on my team once before, but they haven't been on the team recently.
Nope.
Oh, you're killing me.
No,
okay, 5 outside of my team. They've never been a part of my team.
Yeah.
Just to win a slam against the world.
Against the world.
Breeze. God, man. God. But they've at one point been a part of the slam community?
Anybody. As long as it wasn't on your team.
All right.
Because I don't want you to give me I don't want nobody to feel like he using the easy layup.
Right.
That's the only reason.
I sure enough are going to do that thing. I put Breeze. I put Saul Williams because he slammed. I mean, I never met him, but I know he slammed.
Yeah, he a beast.
Yeah, so
Did you see him on the Sway Morning Show?
No, I mean, I saw a clip when he was talking about. I think he was talking about something about Jay-Z.
He was spitting. Yo.
Oh no, he's a spitter. He's a spitter.
Yeah. When you get a chance, look at that interview. That shit hard. But go ahead, finish going.
He was on a couple of films, man. The first Poetry Slam film.
Yeah.
He was on.
And he didn't make us look weak.
Nah.
That's the other thing.
Nah.
He didn't make us look weak.
So I put Breeze, Saul Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Still might be makes people mad. Hold on.
Fuck they, man. We just hypothetical.
God dog, man. And Drew Gibson. You dog. That's 3.
Yeah, that's 3.
God dog.
Your mind going through all the ports and
I sure am, man. I have a Rolodex going, man.
Your mind going, nope, yep, nope, no.
Jay Ward from Charlotte.
Jay Ward from Charlotte, okay.
Yeah.
One more person.
I'm gonna go with right now because my man got the hot hand. I'm gonna say Black Shocker.
Black Shot from Baltimore.
Yeah.
Yeah, Black Shocker.
He got the hot hand right now, man.
Okay. All right. So those
that football piece he got go hard.
Yeah, that shit hard.
I'll put him up. I'll send him up with that piece right there.
yeah, that shit hard. So you got those 5 down. Let me ask you this. Here's your bonus question.
All right.
Name one person from your team, past or present, that you would add as a substitute if something happened to one of them.
You trying to do me, man? Oh my God, man! Oh, you trying to have my team mad at me for real?
Just one person, bro.
That's been on my team, past or present.
Yeah. As a substitute, if something happened to one of them.
I can't go wrong with Johnny C. Weaver, man.
Okay.
I can't go wrong with any of them, but I can go.
You know you can count on Johnny because y'all been rocking since y'all was young.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
I mean, I can count on all y'all too now. The rest of y'all, I can count on y'all too. I'm just saying.
Just not the women though.
Nah, women too.
No, I'm just being.
No, man. I'm
being a chauvinistic. I'm talking about the chauvinistic joke we had earlier. So women don't come for me or Moody. Moody.
Thank you. Please don't.
Because Moody loves.
I already got enough problems.
Moody loves everyone. Speaking of Moody love everyone, you work with kids too in the schools. How did that happen, man?
Well, I've always had connections with teachers and get slid in to teach kids poetry, but I've past 3.5 years I've been a part of a program called Smart Arts. Shout out to Kim again, where it allows me, I get contracted to go to different schools to teach kids, you know, the love of poetry. Do a project. We have a project we work on for the unit. And yeah, we have fun with it, man. I make it fun and interesting. I always find a way to incorporate hip hop too.
I love the fact that you know you reaching out to these kids, you teach them art like your mother taught you.
I never thought about that way.
I always. I
never thought about it that way, bro.
I love the fact that you do
love
that.
right there.
And it's to the point where as though one of the kids said, "I feel like Mr. Moody Black is so nice, and he deserves to be promoted." And he should be the president, and he should be like God.
Boy, you did some homework, man. You went back and pulled out some letters. Oh, my God.
He should be like God.
Oh, man. I will say that's the coolest thing. The kids, a lot of teachers make the kids write letters to me at the end of the unit, man. I've got a lot of great mail, great letters. The coolest thing, I was at this school called Sterling Academy, and I told them about how that book, A Time Called Life, by Walter Render, inspired me. The teacher went and ordered the book. On my last day, she had the book ready, and every kid in the 4th grade signed the page.
That's dope.
Left a letter. I mean, they left a line or two in the whole 4th grade.
That's dope.
I was dope. I almost cried, man.
I can imagine, bro.
That was the dopest thing.
I can imagine. Have you ever thought about writing a kid's book?
I have.
You wrote one?
No, I have thought about it.
I thought about it too, bro.
Yeah, I have, man. So I'm still like, once I get some other things done, finish some projects, I got that in the film I'm working on.
I'm working on a film here.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. Here in paper and stuff like that. But yeah, is it too early to talk about the film?
No. I've been writing it for like 8 years.
Yeah.
I just got to finish it up, man. But a lot. I tell you, the basis, good former teammate Denise Pleasant. She shared a lot of stories. She's biracial. She shared a lot of stories with me. So she's kind of like my consultant writer for the movie. But just coming from that perspective of being biracial in America.
Okay, that's dope. You got a name? You got a name for it?
I don't want to tell my name because
not yet.
Steal my name. You don't want to steal the title.
I got you.
It's pretty slick.
I'm sure it is.
But I'm gonna make it a love story. But it's gonna have a lot of the stuff we dealing with now. You know, that's crazy. 8 years ago, my mind was there, and look at where we're at now. Still a lot of stuff going on, a lot of racial tension.
Most definitely.
But it's gonna be a love story, but just dealing with those things.
That's dope, bro.
You know?
That's dope. I really believe that more of us should get into writing movies.
Yeah,
that's
I'm a Spike Lee fan, man. It's gonna have some semblance of Spike Lee-isms in it.
Yeah, I got ideas, bro, and I promise you, when I get into that, I'm gonna make the community proud because I got some real good ideas.
You're dope, man.
I appreciate you, bro. Shit, I'm only dope because you helped me.
I'm
only dope because you helped me become doper.
It's already in
you know what
man.
I mean? I'll say it over and over on camera, bro. You one of the motherfuckers. You Abyss, whoever this guy like Java Monkey, I don't even know who this guy was. But I will tell you this. He said that for his intro, he said he was going to be in a movie, some shit called Green Tomato with Tom Hanks, or a movie called Green Tomato or something.
Was it Green Mile?
Was it the Green Mile? It might have been a Green Mile.
Yeah.
He said he was in that movie and he did the poem, and then like him, Abyss, you really are one of the people that made me. You are the main person to say, keep digging into yourself until you become the greatest you can be, and that's going to be forever. And I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you becoming the best you, so that can help me. See, and that's the beauty when you ain't no fucking hater, bro. When you ain't no fucking hater, you can look at another black man and say, you know what? This black man doing his thing. I need to step my shit up. and not on no competition shit, but I could tell that he really studied himself and came to a certain level. I need to study myself to become better.
Yeah, it's be a love of yourself, man.
But if you're a hater, you can't see that, bro.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
Because you lose focus of yourself. You worry about what that person doing,
right,
instead of being inspired by it.
Most definitely.
Because I tell you, man, anything I've done, man, it's been inspired by others before me.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Even in the process, man.
Yeah.
Well, even when I got to the slam world, my man, hats off, CP Mays, that dude really inspired me. You know, I was getting my chops.
Right.
He's one of the guys who inspired me.
His name's CP Mays. He from Baltimore, right?
No.
Do he wear a hat?
No. He's actually from Houston, Texas. He was in Charlotte for a long time, but he went back to Houston. Yeah, he's dope, man.
There's somebody from Baltimore. I'm trying to figure out his name. It's a poet. He's been here. He's been here before me, and I think he's from Baltimore. He always wear a hat. He's dope, and I found him on YouTube, but I can't find his name.
Lamar Hill.
Lamar Hill. Let me write that down. Lamar Hill.
Might be a baller. Lamar wasn't like the ball hat. Well, not ball hat. I forgot what they call, but it's like
the Army fatigue hats.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's what he wore.
Lamar, yeah.
He was buying. I was watching any like set after set. I was like, yo, this dude dope. Who is he?
Lamar dope. Lamar right plays.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna look up and see if this is the same guy I'm talking about.
Yeah, man. Shout out Lamar. He was a slam coach for Baltimore team. Slam again.
It is him because the person I'm talking about, he was the slam coach. Whoever this guy is, I'm talking about.
Lamar dope, man.
Yeah. The question, I'm about to look him up. My question to you, my next question to you is this: how did you even get into the TED Talk? How did you get into it? Was you nervous? Tell us about that.
Oh man,
you know what I mean? Because everybody want to be on TED Talk.
What's crazy, man? I did it before. I had a guy who was like, man, it's a new thing. Matter of fact, Greenville's first TED Talk was 2000, maybe 13, 12.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yo, so I'm bright-eyed. I'm trying to get everybody on. So we had 2 of our slam teams to do TEDx. It's on YouTube.
But you see what you just said? We need more people like that in the poetry community.
Well, it's a twofold thing. The dude got mad at me. The dude got mad at me because I got everybody on. And I see his point of view now. And I wouldn't change. I wouldn't take it back. I wouldn't change history. But that's why I was given opportunity. Why I helped create the opportunity of being able to do it again on my own. Because something Jay-Z always say, man, I can't help them if I'm one of them. And that's been, I guess, the gift and the curse. Like, I always look out for everybody. But if I keep getting out plates and I'm out of plates, I can't help nobody no more.
This is true.
You know what I'm saying? And that was probably the biggest downfall I had in the past that I helped to a fault. And not, like I said, I wouldn't change that situation ever because we had a beautiful, beautiful time. We had some beautiful connections. And we were able to go back and say, hey, we did the first TED Talk in our city.
Right.
But this time around, the guy who's kind of in charge of everything, they were like, we want to start it off like really creative. Well, who can we get? Now, at the same time, and I'm like trying to reinvent myself. I'm like, man, I'm going to apply and hopefully I get selected to get on this TED Talk, this TEDx. So they were like, well, we got to find Moody Black. You want a poet, get Moody Black. So they looking for me. I'm trying to look for them. And once they saw my application, like, dude, look, bruh, I see you apply. We trying to find you, bro. We saw your application. We trying to find you.
Right.
So it was just a perfect situation to be able to open up, to talk a little bit, to perform my poem.
That's dope.
For that event. Yeah, it was just really crazy.
That's dope, bro.
It was very, very fortunate at the time to have a guy who he was new on the board for that committee to say, let's do something creative. Well, I want to do it. Let's get a poet. He was like, you know what? I know a poet, Moody Black. They're like, yeah, we know Moody. Get Moody Black.
I love TED Talk because it's about giving information.
Yes.
I love that. And I love the fact that you went up there and you represented us so well.
I appreciate it, man.
You represented it like, I salute you, bro. I really appreciate the way I was looking at that shit like, look at Moody body them motherfuckers up there, bro.
I appreciate it.
You know what I mean?
It's an interesting thing, man. I didn't know them cats. It's expensive to attend. Like it's like $75 a pop, at least for our city. It might be more than that in larger cities, just to be in the audience.
Oh, for real?
Because it's a whole day thing. It's like a 9 to 4 thing.
Okay. Did you watch it? No. I'm going too far now. Let me pull back. Tell me about, was you nervous? Tell me about how you felt. I want to know how you felt getting ready to do it. Was you nervous?
Well, I'm nervous anytime I'm on stage. I welcome that.
Oh, okay.
Because that keeps me pushing. Like, okay, I'm nervous. It makes me go give my best.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm always nervous. But it was excitement, man. Number one, meeting all these other presenters, networking with them, and just hearing, listen, even going backstage, listening to other people. Like you said, I'm learning to get information to be a part of that. Then they fed everybody, and then they had a break where you go in the audience, in the lobby, and people come up to me. Of course, I'm a hustler. I had my CDs out there, had my banner out, but had people come up to me and meet all these different people that's in my city that didn't even know I was there.
Right.
So it was an exhilarating feeling, bro.
They didn't know you was there, or they didn't know you was a poet? Was
they
it
didn't
both?
know I was a poet out there.
Okay.
Well, that's one thing.
Some of them.
Yeah. Well, no, because that particular audience was an audience who don't come out to the poetry.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, they don't know.
So you tapped into a whole nother market.
Right.
Yeah.
And what's sad, I had a talk with my man 20 years ago. He's a poet. He's from Charlotte.
I like that name.
2020 dope.
He need to come out this year and be bodying shit.
Right, I know, right?
Yeah, I mean 2020, you need to be dropping albums this year, bro. Everything.
And my dude, man, we had a conversation years ago, but just how you can get all these accolades, you from a particular city, and your city still don't know you.
This is true.
That's an issue.
This is true. How is it an issue?
He was saying it should be an issue with yourself that you in the city and they don't know you. So the challenge is to find ways to get your city to know you.
Yeah.
At least how I took it.
So
once, after that conversation.
Basically work harder.
Right.
Yeah,
and really find ways to expose that. So doing the TEDx was an opportunity to get a whole new audience who don't come out to poetry, who don't know what's going on. Yeah. And now I got some new people to know what's happening. So that's how I took it. Like, okay, I'm gonna keep finding ways to find these people who don't come out. I'm gonna get to them. So if they don't come to me, I'm gonna come to them.
Right.
And that's what I've been doing.
And you're gonna bring them back to us.
Yes.
So
that's what I've been doing.
Yes. Speaking of another thing you've been doing, you definitely you've been killing the comedy too.
Yeah, man. Because I've always, I guess this goes back to my theater days, and I just love comedy anyway. Mm-hmm. But when I do my sets, I would tell some jokes, tell some funny stories. Then, so around about 2018, I said, you know what? I think I could do this, man, because I've been doing it already. So I started doing the comedy open mics, trying to, pay my dues that way.
Right.
And there's a couple of comedians in our city. Shout out to Jazz Gill and Brandon Rainwater. They like the premier comics in our city. Mm-hmm. So I studied them, and they took me under their wing. They gave me advice. Like when I first started getting to, like, Moody, you already performer. You got the stage. Here, do this right here. Implement this right here. My man Brandon always say, man, look, all you gotta do is get to the funny. This is your rule right here. Get to the funny. Get to the funny. Get to the funny. I'm like, yo, okay. So just getting those gems from them, I was able, to grow and just to hit up the company. I did a couple of competitions. The first one I did, I came in third place. Mm-hmm. Got a couple of side gigs, make a little small change here and there, just get my feet wet. So I'm like, yo, I could do this.
How do you love it?
I do love it.
Okay.
I love it.
Did you love it going in, or did you like it and then you learned to love it?
I already loved it. I just love comedy anyway.
You love art.
Yeah, I do love. I love
That's what
art.
it is.
I love to laugh. I'm a silly dude. People don't know. They like on my poetry page on Instagram. It's all the serious stuff, and I'm in vogue and to promote something.
Right.
But I'm really a funny dude. I like to laugh, man. So that's why I created my IG comedy page. So I just put all my silly on one page.
Right. Have you seen the Netflix show, The Wrong Missy? That shit funny.
The Wrong Missy?
Watch that shit.
Text that to me, man.
Bro,
check it out.
Besides the Dave Chappelle stand-ups, that's the last thing I've seen that was hands down like, yo, this shit is hands down funny.
Wow.
Okay. You watch the Dave Chappelle stand-ups?
Yeah. Dave, man. I grew up from the Richard Pryors and the Eddies.
Mom Mabley.
All them.
Right, Red Fox.
So, people quite naturally, you ask before Dave, who's the best? You'll say
Richard.
Yeah. For this generation, dog.
Or they would say Eddie. And then Richard.
Them, Richard, Eddie, Dave, like one of the top three.
No, I got one for you. Can we go 5? Let's go 5.
Go 5?
Yeah, let's go. Give me your 5. I'm gonna give you my 5.
I'll give you 3.
All right.
I gotta put. People say what they want to say about him, man. I put Kevin Hart up there.
Okay. Give me one more.
I'm gonna say George Carlin.
I like George. Yeah,
I like George.
I like Kevin too. I ain't saying I like Kevin. I like Kevin too.
Because he has a different perspective.
Right.
And he's able to, and one of the only white comedians that I've grew up listening to that was able to incorporate what's really going on, the government, social issues. Even he has jokes about modern day parenting, how we've gotten soft parenting our kid. You know, he's able to take these things and make it funny.
Most definitely.
He's the only comedian I remember saying, you know, United States is the only place to go around bum brown people. Openly say it and make a joke about it, but he's being serious. He's dropping gems. So just on respect alone, I got to put him up there, man.
Give me an honorable mention.
Might want to go Cat.
Okay.
Cat or Eddie Griffin.
All right. Here go mine. Mine is the first three you said. Richard, Eddie, Dave.
All right.
Patrice O'Neal.
Oh, God, I forgot about Patrice.
Corey Holcomb.
Oh.
Or maybe my honorable mention, I want to say Eddie Griffin or Paul Moody. I'm not sure which one to go. But
I love. If I had a top 10, they'd be on. I would go
like Patrice O'Neal. He gotta be one of my ones.
I forgot about Patrice.
Yeah. We can't forget about him, bro.
Dude, and
I think he would have been. If you want to be technical, it would be Dave Chappelle and Patrice O'Neal running shit right now.
I totally and vehemently agree.
Yeah.
Because he was brilliant how he did it, man.
You know what's funny as shit? It's like Kevin Hart. I'd be wanting to put him on my list, but I like his interviews and his movies, and I like his first stand-up and maybe his second one. But after that, it seems like I almost feel like he's doing so much he can't put the energy he used to put into his stand-up no more. That's why I can't put him on my list.
But those first two were so funny.
Them first two funny as shit.
You know, they're so funny.
Yeah, they funny as shit.
I can't deny them.
And when you say Eddie Griffin, I feel like he a genius too, bro.
Eddie Griffin.
Yeah, Eddie Griffin. But are we being chauvinistic? What about women?
No, I like Wanda Sykes. She.
Let's go. Here go a harder thing to say. Give me 5 women that's on the same level as those men we named. Do we have any? And being realistic about it.
I'm being very, very realistic. I'm gonna give you some people. And not I can't.
They stand-ups. Is on the same level as the Dave Chappelle.
Stand-ups. And it's not unfortunately, it's not a huge list, but I'm gonna give you some people.
Okay.
It's people. Watch Wanda Sykes.
Okay. I like Wanda.
Wanda's funny.
I like Wanda.
She's funny.
You know who I think could be if they got the right opportunity? I feel like Richard Pryor, and I said Richard Pryor. I feel like what's his name? I feel like Tiffany Haddish.
I was gonna say Tiffany,
and I feel like Monique. Both of
Monique.
them could do it.
I was gonna say Monique. Wanda Sykes, Monique. All time. We talking about all time.
All time.
I want
to make sure I'm saying something. I'm not saying they are.
Right.
I'm saying if they did a stand-up, I feel like they could be. Because I don't feel like they got any stand-ups yet that's on that level. Am I wrong? I don't want to be like wrong.
I don't think you're wrong. I think the highest level you can go is probably Monique. If you're going to put a list that's comparable to some of the guys that you mentioned, Monique.
What about the Queens of Comedy? Any of them have any solo joints that's on the level of a man? What woman? Let me stop talking about this because this can turn into like a.
Yeah, we're not being chauvinistic.
Yeah. We said Moody Black love everybody.
I love everybody.
Moody Black love everybody.
I promise you.
I don't want to turn this into like men versus women. That's not the case. But then I'm really trying to think like, is there any women that I've heard that they stand up where it's doing hands down better than a man? And maybe I'm just being narrow-minded because I'm thinking black. I haven't reached outside of that and think white, Chinese, Puerto Rican, or anything else. I can't think of nobody. Oh, you know who else got to stand up that's on the same level? Back to men? Bill Cosby. Did you see his last stand-up before he got locked up?
Nah, I ain't said, but Bill.
That shit hard, bro.
Bill, I mean.
His mind, the way he think.
We despite whatever, he had going on, man, we can't deny his work. But, But yeah, I don't want to like go on that because y'all, I love everybody.
Yeah.
Really
But you still ain't say the woman though. But okay,
women.
we'll leave it alone.
I love women.
You heard me.
See, I don't know who else, man. Some more. You know, maybe.
But she don't got one. That's on a level. Maybe Whoopi. Do Whoopi have one that's on the same level?
It was okay. I remember her when her locks were short. You know.
Well, I think Tiffany will do it because I think she has it in her to do that. Tiffany Haddish.
She has potential. I like to see her.
I think Monique has the potential too.
Yeah, I just hate because she's going through what she's going through, man.
Yeah, one of the things I think she should have did differently. How would you handle that if you was her manager? Because like what I'm ready to do to you right now, this is when sometimes when I'm talking to my homeboys, we put ourselves in people's situations and say, how would you get out?
Like
so I'm gonna do what I do behind closed doors.
If I was Monique's manager,
if you was Monique, her manager, if you was her manager, how would you handle it? Or her PR rep?
I would try to still finagle with Netflix. I know she felt, some kind of way about the money they threw at her, and I feel that, man. She's a Academy Award winning actress / comic. So I would like to think that's some leverage, but I guess they were looking at what have you done lately? Because you got to think about the industry. Once again, understand the game. It's kind of a what have you done lately for me type deal. Mm-hmm. And she haven't really put anything out for a while.
Most definitely.
If I was a manager, I would try to still bargain with Netflix. And if she still wasn't happy, I would have still done our own. Let's go ahead and do.
You gotta take the L sometime to get the win.
I agree with you, but if she didn't want to take that L with them, I would start. As a manager, I say, okay, if you don't want to do Netflix, let's do something. Mm-hmm. Let's put something out and kill it. Right. Make them regret not signing you, or they will have to sign you for your next special.
Right. But the other thing is like this. See, this is the thing I would want to have a conversation with Monique, because in my mind it's like, if she would have just said, fuck it, I'm going to take the L and just do the Netflix shit. I know y'all underpaying me, but I'm going to buy to this shit. Next time, I'm going to rape y'all. Yeah. Y'all going to give me, but see, that's how I thought in the poetry community when I first got on. Anybody was trying to like shortchange me, and I'm like, all right, I'll take it, because I know when I'm gonna get a position. When I get a position, you got to pay for that mistake.
And that's
made with me.
That's real, because that's why I'm at now.
You know what I mean? Like if you trying to undercut,
say I'm overcharged for what they did to the Cold Crush.
Most definitely, bro. Most definitely.
Yeah, I feel that mentality.
So why she ain't just I don't know why, but I'd have told her just like take what they're giving you, go body it, because to me her name was tarnished by the powers that be, and somewhat herself. One of the things I would tell her to do differently, when you talk about it, be funny when you're talking about it. Even though it's not funny, be funny. Let them know that you're still funny. Talk about in the fun. Fucking do the whole show talking about everybody you got a problem with. Yeah. And once you do that, then you good. I don't know, but one thing for sure, I support the sister. Whatever way she want to move, I support her.
And I commend a few. There's been a few comics who have.
Gotta be clear. She might get on both of us too for not.
Right.
Two brothers talking about. Then they like, yeah, they are chauvinistic, and we just fuck. We just talking about the what up there.
At all. I'm very pro my people.
I'm playing. That's me. I'm being an ass. Listen, I want y'all to understand something. I'm being an ass. I'm picking with Moody because I know he's a good dude. His slam is damn near all, like three women, 2 women.
There's always 3 or 2 women.
Yeah. But so no, I'm just playing. I'm being an ass. And if you watch enough of our interviews, you know how I play.
I would tell her, man. If you're not gonna take the deal, let's go this route. I watched an interview with Dame Dash. Asked him about it. Dame was like, "Do it yourself."
Yeah,
do it yourself.
But you could do it yourself. But see, this is the thing. My mind says do it yourself. That's what my mind say. But it's like, if you on Netflix and you got the thing you gotta understand, not you. When I'm saying this to the audience, the thing that you have to understand, audience, is like, if I was her manager, scrap what you got the whole world looking at you. Oprah, Tyler Perry, Lee Daniels, all these different people are mad. Scrap what do the motherfucking Netflix shit, body that shit, and at the end say, y'all motherfuckers going to give me more money than this next time, and then walk off stage.
Right. I'm just saying. I'm with you. I'm just saying, if she was so hell bent on not doing that,
she could have did something else
let's
on
do
her own.
something.
On her own.
Let's do a tour.
Because she still ain't putting nothing out yet, has she?
Nothing.
Yeah, and she needs to, because she's dope.
Now all it sounds like she's complaining. You know, her gripe is legitimate, but it sounds like she's just complaining everywhere.
Yeah.
Use your platform. You are an Academy Award winning artist.
Yeah.
You can go. I can set up 10 cities. She has the cachet to do that.
Yeah.
And
go body it.
Film it, kill it,
and then
and let people rave over it. Get the million likes on YouTube or wherever. All right, you here Netflix. See what I did?
Right.
Now you want me to do a special? Pay me this.
Yeah. I got an idea that I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna talk to you offline. I don't even want to talk about it on here, but remind me that when we stop filming, remind me to talk to you about this idea I'm gonna start, and I want to see what you think about this. I want to see if you think it's crazy or whatever. What does poetry mean to you?
Life, therapy, all that embodies all that, man.
That's dope, bro. That's dope, bro. How many years have you been writing?
Woo, about to tell my age.
Now, I don't want to tell your age, bro.
Nah, it's okay. I ain't worrying about it, man. So, I'm going to do the math here. 36 years.
Damn, that's dope. So that's how we got that gold all in your pinky cotton, because you been writing it. That's how, you write this long, you get to this level. That's dope, bro. 36, you know what's more important? The more important question out of these 36 years, break down some of the sacrifices you made for poetry. Because this is the thing people don't talk about.
Spending time with my kids, relationship stuff, man. Sacrificing that time, hanging with friends. I mean, I know my homies, they've been mad at me on some occasions because I don't come hang and do certain things. You know, I had to really invest my time myself. It's not like going to a 9 to 5. And no disrespect that, I work plenty of those, and it has anybody who do that. But I have to work 9 to 9 sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
9 to wee hours in the morning. Just putting in promotion, marketing, emails, networking, content. Checking content, reposting, editing, writing. It's a lot of work, and if you want to excel at it, you gotta put that time in. It's just sacrifices, man. And I've sacrificed a lot of that. So I'm definitely anxious for the day I can just sit back, and just chill and have stuff coming in. So it's coming. It's coming.
What do your kids? The kids just older? Do they understand your sacrifice? I'm asking you this from a selfish standpoint.
Yeah.
Cause I run a lot, and I want to make sure.
I have 2 older daughters. They're grown. I think they more or less understand it more now. They always understood that was a cool thing that dad do this thing. Or every now and then people see him. Oh, that's Moody. You Moody back. Moody like your daddy. Yeah. So I know it's a proud thing, but I don't know how much they appreciate it until now. That I can spit game to them with some of their aspirations. What they trying to do. I said, well, look, this is what I learned. I want you to do this.
Do any of them write?
Yeah, a little bit.
That's good.
A little bit. I try to get them write more because as they get older, they're trying to understand life. You know how it is. 20s, you thrown in the fire, you trying to figure it all out.
Most definitely.
So I give them some game, and I try to tell them, man, if it really gets hard, just keep writing.
What's the greatest compliment you ever received from a fan?
Oh, man. A couple that sticks out to me, I did this piece years ago. I had a domestic violence piece. And in my hometown of Spartanburg, and I got off stage, and this guy, 6'2" white guy, and this little bitty old short 5-foot woman came to me, and I'm like, oh, okay, what's going on? What's happening? And her face was drenched in tears. And he said, I just want you to know, and she can't talk right now, but you told her story, and we appreciate that. She just got out of a real bad relationship that she stayed in, she would have died.
Shit.
And since we've been together, I've been helping her do this program. She's just crying. He said, but she needed that, and we needed that, and thank you. You know what I'm saying? Wow, that really showed me that it's not cliche anymore. I used to think poetry saved lives was as cliche as I don't know what. But I started seeing it. It meant something then at that point. So that's one thing, man. But I've had people say, yo, I needed that. That's to help me get a new perspective. Thanks for that.
Do you remember your first feature? Who gave you your first feature? Who was the first person to put the great Moody Black on?
I'm gonna have to say Kim at Coffee Underground.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Kim been holding rocking down for a long time.
Man,
huh?
September it'll be 18 years at Coffee Underground.
She good people, son.
She real good people.
Salute, Kim.
I'll fight for her, man. You know, her being a Caucasian woman. You know, especially with stuff.
Just being a woman alone, but
being a woman alone, being a Caucasian
yeah.
woman who actually sincerely and genuinely care about what goes on. It's hard for her, you know. So
especially with all your your chauvinistic innuendos that you
say. Here we go. Oh my God!
I know you talking to her like, "Hey, ain't man, shit, I can't do that, Kim."
I fight a lot of battles for her, man. 'Cause, you know, people see it and people think, you know, I keep it real. People think whatever they see me with her. Now she'll tell you she has stories, but we may just go out for lunch.
And people just think y'all together.
Man, look here. It's so funny. Kim's like 5'11" and then add more with heels on. So I'm just a 5'9" dude. So it's already a little funny. Yeah, right. But they see me with her, you know. So I remember one day specifically last year, because she's in charge of the Smart Arts program. Mm-hmm. So I had to, you know, I do all my contracts to her. Now I may go over, sign a contract, and say, "You want to go to lunch? Let's go to lunch." We downtown, so we'll walk to the closest restaurant, and man, it'd be funny. I on purpose be looking. We laugh about it, right. You know.
How do that? I've never been to lunch with a white woman before, so
really?
And I'm not trying to be. When I say that, I'm not trying to be.
You being real, man.
But how is I want to know? Tell me how that feeling on.
First of all, this is the funniest question I've ever had in my life. This is funny. She's my friend. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like we put in work, we put in time.
I know that, but I'm talking about from the outside. From them, they looking at you like as a couple, and you in the South, so they looking at you like this nigga is with one of our white goddesses. How dare you? And you look happy.
I'm gonna tell you before I even get on that particular situation. Like we've done it before, like walking downtown. She has it in a poem. She wrote a poem about how, you know, she said counterpart co. I forgot how she phrased me, but how white men would look at us. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. She brought up in a poem. Like we actually walked downtown one day and these guys got grimaced at us and just like, oh my God. But this particular time we went to lunch last year, we walked across the street and his sister, this fine looking sister, came walking. And I'm like, you know, she know how I be checking people out. I'm looking, she's all right, Moody. But I'm looking at the sister and the sister look at me like, roll her eyes at me. Right. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not with her. Wait a minute, no. Wait, sister, not like that, sister. Wait a minute, no. Wakanda forever.
That's funny.
No.
Yo, that's funny as shit, yo.
Hey, man, tell him a comic, man. No, wait a minute, it's not like that. She's like, brother, we lost another one. Lost another one. But that's my homie. Like, man, look, man, that's like my homie.
Right.
Like, I will fight for her, man. It's so funny. But when I say that, and just even in the poetry, in the realm of what we do in poetry, people see her. Mm-hmm. They're like, oh, you working for the white lady, huh? Like, nah, man.
She got peoples.
This is my homie. Ain't I work for her. I ain't driving Miss Daisy. Right, you know what I'm saying? Nah, just home. She started this years ago to say, hey, I want to create a diverse environment for we all can share art with, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, yeah. She cool. Like, I people ask me, what's up with your girl, man?
Yeah.
Like, no, she's straight. She good people.
Yeah, she good people.
She good people.
Yeah. I mean, I've dealt with her when I went up there. Yeah, she good people.
Yeah, I had to do a lot of taking up for her, man.
Yeah.
You know, and then...
And I always say good people first, black people second.
No.
You get that?
Yeah, I got you.
Because my mind used to think black people first, everybody else second.
Man,
go good people first, then black people second.
Chuck D done said every brother ain't a brother. Causes color. Yeah. Black hand kill the trigger. Put a trigger. Malcolm X the man. Mm-hmm. Shooting who? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I do the same thing.
I be quoting hip hop lyrics
like they Bible verses. Me too. Let me pause it.
No. You good, man.
I'm gonna cut that right there. But my question to you is, what out of every situation you had, what influenced your writing the most? What have you had the most material off? Or what situation you been in that gave you the most material to write?
Oh wow, gosh, it's 50-50, man. Because a lot of my poems is based on my experiences in life. Then a lot of it is my perception about what's going on. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So yeah.
How have your writing elevated over the years?
Tremendously, man. Tremendously. I always try to be creative. I always work towards being creative. A lot of my poems, and it's so crazy you ask, a lot of my poems that have gave me success has been my just straight up raw or my expressive writing poem. Now, a lot of high tier poets like to call it rant poems.
Mm-hmm.
I call it expressive writing poem. That's the technical term for it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't like rant. They say rant, and they say it in such a way to demean anybody who does that.
Most definitely, I know.
You know, yeah. So
they do that when Kanye saying some real shit, but he not saying it the way they want to hear it.
Right.
Or Dame or anybody else.
He's ranting.
No,
it's expressive writing or being expressive.
Most definitely.
Some of my best work, because those are the ones that resonate with people.
Mm-hmm.
Now I have some poems that I can get real ethereal and go out there.
You can go anywhere you want to go because
exactly.
you've been in theater so long. You've been in theater. You've been in comedy. You can go anywhere you want to go.
But it's so funny though when I really start making waves in the slam community, they felt some kind of way because I don't sound like them.
No, you can't. No.
Yeah, I'm not. No. Here's something that's been out in the rumor mill that get back to me. Moody don't have enough metaphors in his poem. He's not a good writer. Like I do. I see. First of all, in my head, like you don't know where I came from. I've had poems. I'd be all out of space.
Yeah.
I said, but I can sprinkle a little bit. I don't have to be all.
Yeah.
Every bar got to be metaphoric.
And that's the thing. It's funny you say that. That's one of the things that I understand that a lot of poets. I say, in one of my poems, I say, using big words you never heard.
Right.
Like I say, using big words nobody ever heard. So people looking at their phone, talking or counting sheep. I spit sound waves and frequencies, black holes and vortex.
Let's go, bro.
I'm up here spitting for aliens and other dimensions that you haven't met yet. So what I'm basically saying is like, we can go into that big word shit, the super metaphorical shit. But the thing is, it's like, are you doing it to impress you? Or you trying to impress the other poets? Or you there to impress the people?